Well, good morning, everybody. See, maybe we'll get some folks today. Boy, it's been I think business is just slow all over for everybody. But I'm not sure. Good morning, everybody. Let's see who we got. Let's go. Good morning. Maybe we'll get some folks today. It's been slow. I think business is just uh, with the business. Okay. Okay, they changed a lot of rules now. The government is trying to, I don't know what the hell they're trying to do. I think they're just trying to get more money to the rich. But that's a biased opinion, so you may not want to believe me, and that's all right. But I've been following government programs for 50 years now. And really, I started by helping rich people get this money. And then after helping rich people or having millionaires become billionaires, I said the people who really need this money are the people who should be getting it. And that's not true. I mean, and the new budget that's coming up is taking away $1 trillion from people who really need money and giving it to millionaires. It's trillion. It's a trade-off. Now, they're trying to fight to get it back, and most of that $1 trillion for people who need the money is really in healthcare. So what's going to happen now in healthcare is that 4 million people are just going to lose healthcare. This is what the new government program. It's going to save $1 trillion. So 4 million people will lose healthcare. 10 million people will get less coverage, and 150 million people will have to pay anywhere from double to triple to quadruple for your healthcare. So there's one story I heard this morning that they got an increase of $1,300 a month. There's a small family in Virginia, so their new health care bill is going to cost $1,300 more. $1,300, man. I mean, people live on that in this country, and that's just going to be an increase in the health care. I'm disabled. Son's SSI check got cut in half. No person reason given. Yes, okay. The first thing you want to do, I have a new website for people with disabilities. Um, I'm working on it, so it may be a little funky yet, but you're welcome to use it. Go to Let's Go Loves AI.com/disability. Okay. Go to that website. Let me know. Go now and let me know if that works. And what happens there is you put in your zip code and I mean your city and your state, and then it'll show you 100 programs in your city or state that will cover things. And then they're not disability benefits. These are other benefits that people with disabilities can use. Okay. So that's what you have to find. And that's why it's so important for people to realize that if one if one benefit is taken away, you got 100 other benefits to investigate, and they're all local. And I'm disabled, son's SSI check cut in half. I mean, yeah, okay. So go there, MKP. Please let me know if that works right now for you. My premium was $20 a month. Now it's going to be 400. See? Well, then that's like 2,000% or whatever it is. Okay. And so that's why you can't live like that. And I don't know if it's going to be whatever, but okay, for that, if that is your healthcare. Now, here's where to find 100 other possibilities, 100 other possibilities for you getting healthcare in January without paying $422 a month, from $20 a month to $400 a month. I mean, that's absurd, right? There is nothing in Mississippi. Yes, there is. There's everything for everybody. Cynthia, go here, go to this, but it takes work on your part. You can't call one office and try to get help. That doesn't work. You're going to have to call 10, 20 offices before you find what you need. And there's no shortcut to that. You may get lucky and it may take 2 or 3 phone calls, but be prepared to do the work necessary to get out of this trouble. Trouble happens, you have no control of the life, but you have control of your effort into finding an option. Okay. Here's the website just for healthcare. Mississippi, yeah, Mississippi is poor, right? It's probably going to have less, but there's still going to be a bunch. I'll show you 100 here. Go to this website right now, lescolovesai.com/health. Okay. Cynthia, do that right now while we're on, because we'll be on for a few minutes. Yep. And you could share with people what you see. Okay. So lescolovesai.com/health. Okay. When you put in your city and state, there will be a uh, um, 100 organizations, and you have to click on them. And then at the end, after you click on maybe 20 or 30, then you could get 20 or 30 more. Then you could get 20 or 30 more. Hi, it's Poofy 88. Hiya, Poofy. That's so nice that you send kindness and love. I mean, there's nothing better in life. Oh man, that's why if we could just hang around and help each other, get help that we need. We all need help in this country, right? And that's important, that you help other people. And that's what Let's Go Help is. We have 20,000 members now, Let's Go Help, that help each other get all these programs, okay? And so you get unlimited one-on-one help. And letsgohelp.com is I'll put that in the chat here, letsgohelp.com, and it's $20 a month. But if you can't, letsgohelp.com. If you can't afford the $20, then go to these websites I'm telling you about. Okay, letsgolovesai.com/health. And you have to make calls. You'll see a video on that website of how to make these calls. And that's what you really have to do. Please, I don't know how else to do that. And here, I wonder if I could get this. Let's see, recent. I want to put a link in here. I'm sorry. I'm trying to, yeah, list getting, okay. Here's a link I'm going to put in the chat, okay, for you. Now, this is 15 places for you to get your healthcare bills paid for free, okay? These are separate. Now, this is not Medicare, Medicaid, or any of those things. These are separate organizations, nonprofit and government offices that pay your healthcare bills. Why isn't that chat coming on? Paste. Oh, why doesn't it do that? You do that voodoo. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'll try it again. Copy. Paste. Okay, there it is. Okay, getting rid of medical expenses and debt. Okay, that's a listing. Here is what it is. Looks like. No, and it shows you all the programs that are for free. Now, none of these, and any link we give you will never ask you for money. They give you money. That's why you can't go to Google to find this kind of help. Google is a place that wants to get your money. Everybody there has to make money from you. Okay, the people I give you already make money. They don't need money from you to pay their salary or anything like that. They're getting paid by nonprofit organizations or government offices. Now, here's the kind of things that are in this program here. Okay, here's a website it shows you called Good Days. It covers medical expenses that are not paid by insurance. Okay, and its income's up to $160,000. So income's up to $160,000. This nonprofit will pay your expenses that aren't covered by insurance. Here's another one, Pan Foundation. It's a website that covers out-of-pocket prescription drug costs. How do you like that? Here's another one. Offers grants for insurance copays when visiting doctors or hospitals. Okay, so this is another program, and that's called Patient Advocate. And here's another one, Managing Medical Bills. Here's a Patient Advocate. One-on-one case manager to fight higher medical bills. Okay, you get a bill from a doctor or hospital, this nonprofit organization will fight that bill for you for free. There is nothing better in life than particularly all medical bills are negotiable. So never pay the first bill. Okay, you have to fight it though. Is that not? And I know it's a pain in the ass, and you don't know how to do it. So that's why these nonprofit organizations are there to help you do this, so you find out how to live in society. If you don't learn these tools to live in this society, it's like not driving, being able to drive a car. Well, you're not going to get a lot of shit done, right? If you can't drive a car, or not learning how to use the cover, right? Well, you're not going to get a lot of stuff done if you don't use that. So if you don't learn how to call the people that can really help you for free, you're not going to get a lot of stuff done. Sure, you'll live in a way, but you're going to live a hell of a lot better if you learn the system. And that's what I'm trying to do. And that's what Let's Go Help does do. So for $20 a month, we'll teach you the system that is required to survive in this economy. The economy is terrible. It's going to get worser. And we're becoming a third world country. We have more poor people in America than in any other developed country. So you look at the 30 whatever rich countries in this world, we have more poor people than any of them. God, why the hell can you have the balls to say we're the greatest country? You're making more poor people than anybody else. That doesn't sound uh, great to me. Sounds a little immoral, but that's another issue. I just want to tell you about programs to help you survive and thrive. Okay, that's what these four programs for. And these programs represent 40% of everything in our country are these programs. So that's why the people who want to collect more money and take money from us are the people who want to get rid of these programs that help people, because then it's more money for them. And actually, even in the budget now for um, um, the current budget for next year, they're taking $1 trillion from poor people and giving an extra $1 trillion to rich people. That's right. They're getting $1 trillion worth of benefits and subtract, if you're a millionaire, and subtracting $1 trillion, if you're like, it's probably $50,000 or less. Well, actually, for healthcare, it goes up to $200,000 or less. People who are making from $50 to $200,000 and are now getting healthcare are going to have to pay at least double, probably triple or more. Okay, so that's incomes up to $200,000. Are going to pay up to 3 times more. The average is going to be double. There was a story of a fellow called on a radio station I was listening, who in Virginia, and he was normally paying $2,100 a month. No, now he has to pay $2,100 a month for health care, and it's an increase of $1,300. So that's more than twice, more than double. So an extra $1,300 a month. Man, people live on that, for the whole year, $1,300 a month. So that's important. So you have these people that will fight your medical bill, fight your health care bill. Also, here's an organization that will fight and appeal your medical billing unfair. So in other words, if you're looking to get something covered on your health insurance and they won't cover it, you have a free organization that will fight for that. That's Trump. I would rejoin. But my SSA check is only, no, I mean, don't. You could get enough from us this way, Cynthia. Did you go to that website, Cynthia? Please go to that website and say, I'm about to lose my car. Okay. Here's another website, Cynthia. Please look at these. And then remember, get ready to start making a lot of phone calls. Okay. There's no shortcut this. Okay. You want to go to lescolovesai.com/cars. I think it's cars, or maybe it's car. I forget. Lesco loves AI. AI.com. Oh, screwed up. LOVESAI.com/ okay. Okay. Yeah, it pulled up 36. Okay, keep going. If it has 38, see on the bottom of that, it'll say you want more. Now, what you have to do is click on those and start calling. Call everyone if you don't know what to do. And you just start talking to people. Hey, I have this problem. Sure, some of them will hang up on you, but most won't, because they're in business to help people. That's what they do. But you have assholes everywhere. So you get, you just forget about that when you're mistreated because people have a bad day and they take it out on people. So we all do that. So just ignore it, go on to the next one. And be sure when you talk to somebody that you ask them where else. If they cannot help you, you ask them where else to go. And it's really a numbers game. You're not going to get anything unless you do the numbers. Okay. The numbers means calling as many people as you can. Okay. So here's the organization. I put the link here for this complete list of people who will help you get rid of medical expenses and medical debt. Okay. And how about people that will pay you money while you're sick and can't earn money? Okay. There's a website. Find 50 to 100 local sources of financial help while you're ill. Okay, help for caregivers. Okay, free help for caregivers. Okay, this is all in that link, that report I put up there. Uh, Recovering, and this is help for cover rent, utilities, and things like that you have to pay for. Uh, and all these organizations, so when you're sick, right? Financial support, probably care center, can't, yeah, forgiveness. Want to get forgiveness, okay? If you have a hospital bill, 70% of the people get hospital bills don't have them pay, but they're not told. I have a $1,400 back to the government for a wrong payment. I need free help. Okay, Phyllis, you have to pay. Okay. First, call your elected official. Okay. You want to call your elected official because they can negotiate this for you. I love those guys. Thanks. And that's negotiable. That's very negotiable. Okay. So you want to do that. What city do you live in, Phyllis? What's your city? What's your city? What's your city, Phyllis? Phyllis, what's your city? Oh, look, have you tried on Perplexity? It's free. Yes, no. Well, what no, I use Chat GPT, and that's behind it. See, when you search Perplexity or Chat GPT, I like Perplexity. It's not getting as good. I think the Google one's a little better. Uh, but when you put in your city and state, that uses Chat GPT. I mean, they all about the same in a way. So don't worry about it. Can you post the link for the link? What official and where in DC? Uh, I thought you were somewhere else, Carlos. Uh, yes, it's the same thing. Now, all the same thing. For for what part? For now, if you go to, is it for disability or for healthcare? For healthcare or disability, it would be Lesco loves AI.com slash health. Okay, that's for that. And here's the other one. Let's go. Now this we're in progress. It's not official yet. Let's go loves AI.com slash disability. Okay. So you go there and you put in your city, say Washington, D.C., and you'll get 100 at least, to help you. I love those glasses. I have to pay 14. Okay. For your, to pay that back, Phyllis, um, let me get a phone number, maybe help you. I don't know. That's going to get that. No, I couldn't find it easily. But if you go to here, find your elected official, common cause.org, and then put in find my representative. Commoncause.org, find my representative. Okay. Go to that website and you'll find 10 organizations. Start at the federal level because that's federal money owned. You have two senators and one congressperson. Okay. Uh, Capital Hill Switchboard. SNITCH. Yeah, let me get you the Capitol Hill switchboard is 202-224-3121. Okay, you got to start learning how to use the system. Here's you go with this, start with this number 202-224-3121. And you may only get an answering machine, then that's why then you have to go to that commoncause.org and find, because you'll find all their local offices, and that's who you want to talk about. For harassment debt collectors, what do you say in the email that is? Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, debt collectors aren't supposed to call you, and it's illegal. You could find their FTC, Federal Trade Commission, has rules for that. And if you put FTC, a debt collector, you could get $1,000 from them because they broke the rules. See, but you have to know FTC rules for debt collector. Okay. Uh, oh, that's a lot. Self, you don't want that. Okay, here's an article about that. Am I gonna find you? Am I gonna find you? Here, okay. Look at this is the FTC rules. And if you need free legal help for that, go to findhelp.org, put in your zip code, and then put in legal help. Okay. Thank you so much for years of dedication. Oh, thank you, Jeanette. Hi, Miss. Who is your favorite artist? I love the artsy layout. Out. I'm a starving artist. Uh, I just like color. I like happiness. Yeah, I use Copilot. Yeah, they're all the same, Copilot, whatever. Do you have a free AI playground? I've had ChatGPT tell me I've used too much and wanted me to join. That's interesting. I guess they're cramping down. Well, go to one of the other ones. They're all about the same. Um, the Google one's getting large, good reviews too. Can I use Microsoft Code? Yeah, but on our server, if you're getting our link, you're going to use we're paying for this. So if you use our websites, LesGoLovesAI.com, we're paying for that. We use ChatGPT, but we're paying that. You don't have to worry about. Now, if you want to use your own, then to look at things more, yeah, I'd start learning how to use uh, AI. Definitely. I'm using more and more all the time. It's a wonderful tool. It's not for everything or everybody all the time or whatever. And that's it. But it's sort of like, cars in the beginning. Everybody said, oh, no, I like a horse, or nobody want to use the computers in the beginning, or iPhones, all that stuff. And then it becomes ubiquitous and everybody else. Okay, I understand now. Okay, Cynthia. Great. Uh, um, okay. So anybody else, any questions? Want to know questions? Because that's what it's about. And just so if you become a member of Let's Go Help, it's all about asking questions. We can't help you if you don't ask a question. Okay. Now I put in, here's the link again to all those organizations to give them free money for healthcare. No, that's a FAQ. That's not that. Um, Where do I get that? Okay, here it is. Okay. Oh, I didn't get the link, did you? I just got the, yeah, that's not good. Why don't I get the link? Hmm. Oh, God, I'm sorry. That link isn't working. I'm sorry that I put up medical expenses and debt. No, I got to put it into uh, a Google Doc so you could get the link. So I'm doing that now. So in a minute or two, you, you get the link, getting rid of medical expenses and medical debt. Okay. Recent. Okay, here it is. Now I got to make it open for everybody. I'm gonna share. I want to make sure the share doesn't care if you share. Anyone with a link could use this. Okay. Okay, now I got the link, guys. Okay. Okay, I hope that way. Let's see if this works now. Where did you go? Oh, I see something written here. No, 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 no. Okay. Okay, here's the link. Okay, see if that link works, guys. Okay. Tammy Larson. Hi, Tammy. I'm thinking about going into tech because we know each there's money is. How do you, any links to living expenses? Yes. First of all, make an appointment here. Look at this link here. Let's go. Loves AI.com/jobs, I think. Yeah, let me see if that it's jobs or career. Forget it. Let's go. Uh, uh, No, it's not that. Okay. Yeah, okay, it's career. Okay. Let's go loves AI career. Let's see if I can find you again. Where did you go, little star? Hmm. A little star. Okay. Here, okay. Jobs and career. Okay. There it is. Okay. Go there. Don't have to pay me money. And it'll show you 100 places of people to call. You call people who help people with problems like yours to know all your options. You just don't look at the Google and find something. Hey, that sounds good. I think I want to do it. No, you have to find your options. Otherwise you're going to get stuck with something. A good salesman will get you and get you something that uh, probably won't work for you. You have to find the best for you, and that's free. Never, if you're doing something new, you want to try the free ones first. Otherwise, you're wasting money unless you have a lot of money. If you have a lot of money, then it doesn't matter to you. But if you don't, because you're going to run out of money before you find the answer, and that's the important thing. The answer's out there, but you have to stay long enough to figure it out. Uh, uh, so make sure you find the free ones first, so you could get the answer. Yes, I get emails about grants. I've been granted, but all the data info alone is like a survey on and on. You mean from us, Yolanda? Yeah, we send out a lot of newsletters because the new programs we find. They may be relevant to you, they may not be relevant to you. Every program, there's about 600,000 to 700,000 programs, I estimate, in the government. that give outs, and they're all different everywhere. So it's trying to learn. So what we have is a single source that you could get one-on-one help to find the ones that are just for you, uh, or just seeing our leads. I mean, I think I've put up about, I don't know, about 10,000 videos on YouTube over the years. So there is a lot out there because there is a lot out there. Uh, so that's important that you don't let it pass you by. Some kind of something. Uh, okay. Any other questions we got? Can you give me an agency for free help with government payment of a $400 free? Thank you. Phyllis, I think I told you, you have to find the agency that you owe money to. Check with them with they all have options when you don't pay. So you check with them first. If that doesn't work, uh, yeah, most of it is. I mean, it's true they do, but you're not going to find them, Cynthia. So you go to the office that owes you money first. Where do you live, Cynthia? What's your uh, zip code? Okay. What's your zip code? What's the zip code, Cynthia? Well, here, why don't you go here? Uh, Lesko loves AI.com/uh, pay your bill. Okay. Now, in that report, download that report from, and you put your city and state there. And there's financial counselors that are free. They should know ways to get around not paying that. Okay. Yeah, particularly government program. Every government program is flexible, but you have to press the right buttons. And also, you want to call your elected official. If it's a federal government program, call 202, because these people can uh, call the agencies and try to work something out for you. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. That's 202 224 3121. Okay. I will definitely do that for you. Okay. And your zip code, then another place for free legal help is findhelp.org. Okay. It's going to come up. I hope. Come on, where are you? Okay. And put in your zip code 395. Is this Michigan? 32. Oh, 39532. Hmm. The glasses, I get Voo Glam. Oh, I see. You're Mississippi. Okay. Uh, okay. Now Mississippi, there's 146 organizations that give free legal help to people who can't afford lawyers. Okay. So this is another source that you have to get the help you need. Now I gotta find, okay. So you have to fish around and find the ones that works on your kind of problems. Okay. Yeah, Mississippi. I'm a high function autistic person. I'm having a lot of trouble working with computers. I feel like I'm a literate person. Everybody does. Any ideas for me? Yes. You got to get some training. Okay. And you go to this, uh, let's go free. No. Lesko loves AI.com/career. Okay, and then put in your city and state. And then start. These are people who help people with their careers. Well, you need that. So they give free training and things like that. So you have to get on the phone, start calling a lot of these people to find out about free training programs so you can get the skills that you need to get a job. And they get paid to do this. You just have to find the right one. If you don't find the right one, they won't be able to help you. So you ask them where else to go. Okay. And they should be able to help point you. If they don't, you go to the next one. It's just a numbers game. Don't take it personally, because otherwise you won't finish it. You want to make sure you finish this stuff. Okay. Um, okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to take off. Thank you for being there. Don't forget our services. Let'sGoHelp@gmail.com. I'll put it in the chat again. $20 a month, unlimited help. Okay. Let'sGoHelp.com. 20 a month. Okay. Yeah, there's no tariffs. Yeah. Checks, forget that. Anybody, it's not. That's just scammy. Just stay out of social media. Um, Everybody on the internet is there to get money for them, not to give money to you. The only people who are in this country are there to give money for you are the government offices who still have the free site. Yes, I just put them all up there, Cynthia. I know on the site I have yeah, Let's Go loves AI. Okay. And then I have about a half a dozen or so for different topics. So you could use those. Do you still have the free site? Okay. I just put one up there. It's letsgohelp.com. The main one is Lesco loves AI.com/pay your bills. Okay, that's the free site. Okay. I got the others that are mentioned in the chat too. You could look at. Okay. So see you soon. Thank you for being there. Take care. Yeah, I said gave you a lot of places to get help, Phyllis. You have to call and see how they can help you, okay? Yes, Tammy.